Welcome back to Houston Life. How far would you go for a passion project? It's a question people with major goals often find themselves asking, and our next story is no different.
Yeah, Taquila Wright has made a living as an engineer for major companies and corporations, so perhaps it's that attention to detail that has allowed her to flourish in the lingerie design space. Check this out.
Most of my stuff, what I'm known for is transitional pieces.
Okay.
So a lot of that you can wear inside the home and just as well as dress it up in the outside the home.
You are doing so many unique things with your clothing, and really you have a background in aerospace engineering, is that right?
Aerospace engineering, oil and gas, and now renewables.
Wow.
So I've been working across about 3 or 4 different industries as an engineer. Now renewables, but a lot of my engineering background you can see in my pieces. I use a lot of that constructive, creating like the dimensions.
Yeah.
A lot from the beginning of the design to the specs, then to sample and then producing the garment.
Tell me, what are the goals of your brand?
So the goals is obviously to make it to mainstream popular success, like get my stuff in stores, get it on celebrities' bodies, and any who and who body who wants a different look when it comes to lingerie. But ultimate goal is to become like a household name. The uniqueness of my brand, again, is because I have such a vast background in manufacturing and engineering. I know what it takes to source a certain fabric. I'm what you call like a raw material specialist, so I specialize in raw materials in these industries. So I might want to ask the supplier unique questions that an average designer just not gonna ask, like the composition of the materials of the fabric, like the material test report, how the fabric was made. I want to work with the mills. I've visited mills in the aerospace industry and the oil and gas industries. Yeah. So I can kind of tap in a little bit further than your average designer and create pieces that looks a little bit different but is constructed to fit the woman's body. It really is about the fit and the comfort of my pieces. Then it becomes the look. Right. So I don't do any sketches until I know what the fabrics look like, till I know what the fabric feels like, till I know what fabric's gonna look with the particular design. There's so many designs that I've changed based on the fabric. Because we use 2 or 3 different fabrics in my designs. They have to be compatible in the washer. People don't think about that, right? When it comes to lingerie, you're only looking at lace and maybe, maybe like some satin, that sort of thing. But we're using chiffon over here. We're using velvets. Yeah. We're using lace. We're using so many different things. We're playing with things. We're trying to tap in something different when it comes to lingerie. We really wanted to be a fashion statement.
Now let's talk about this opportunity you have to go to New York and show your pieces. Nene Leakes is going to host.
Yes.
Nene Leakes from Real Housewives of Atlanta, who I will watch Real Housewives all week, all day, all night.
It's crazy because I'm a fan of the Housewives, shows, and I've been following Nene forever. So it's crazy that I'm going to be meeting her in less than a couple of weeks, doing interviews with her. But we're showcasing at the Fashion Bomb Dailies showroom in New York on September 9th. I'm going to showcase 10 new designs that's obviously never been seen before. Our bridal is one that I wanted to tap in a little bit more. I talk a little bit more about that because I am more of a romance brand, and I specialize in a lot of romantic elements and things that you may not always see in a space of lingerie, and down to the creativity, down to we post, down to the messages that we submit on social media. It's all about romantic and feels and creating a certain environment for the girl to feel special. I think the woman should be able to feel empowered in anything that she wears, whether she's doing it for herself or significant other, or just going out and still be presentable and feel elegant and sexy at the same time. I think nowadays that women are kind of owning their sexuality, they're owning who they are and whatever size that they're in, and it's okay for them to be in lingerie. Lingerie isn't some sort of taboo thing anymore. We are seeing it transition from the bedroom to on red carpets, at dinners, at movies, or wherever the case may be. Like, you can dress it up. You can really do so much with it. It's fun.
It is. It's fun, it's tasteful, and I am so excited to show the people what Houston is bringing to New York Fashion Week.
It's pretty.
It's really pretty. And I was looking at those pieces. I said, oh, that's Beyonce concert all day. I mean, look at those gold pieces. That says Renaissance tour to me.
Oh, yeah.
Just throw on some jeans and boom, you're ready to go. So she loves doing custom work for people. And she just says, look, if you have a vision, she likes tailoring it to every person's body type because we are all so different, you know, and I just think it's so cool, her journey she's taken and really, you know, said, well, I have this, you know, engineer brain, let me use it on the side and create some of these really luxurious pieces.
And she's good at it. Her
Really
stuff
good.
looks really good. I love her philosophy, and I love that she has a passion.
Yeah, yeah, and we wish her all the best. So she is set to walk the Delisa Rose line is set to walk this Saturday in New York, but when she returns to Houston, it's back to business as usual for her. She says her favorite thing is to do those custom pieces.
That is so,
that's what she'll be up to.
cool. Okay,
Yeah.
she took a great idea and made it happen.
Absolutely.
Best
We
of luck.
love to see it.
Yeah, we sure do.